Hi. So I asked you guys what kind of videos you guys would like to see. I had a suggestion on resisting eating disorder urges. I've actually done a video kind of like this before and it got taken down. It was for helping out with bulimia urges. It was flagged and taken down and I protested and I tried to appeal the flagging and the taking down of it and the strike against my account, but apparently that didn't work. A video about helping people avoid purging was flagged and taken down and deemed against YouTube's terms and conditions, rah, rah, rah. So at the risk of being flagged again, please don't. This is to help people. This is not to help people have bulimia. It's to help people fight bulimia. Please let this be clear. So I have a few tips. A few of them are what I actually went over in that video. I can't remember every tip that I used then because the video was taken down without me having a chance to download it again and actually keep it and review it. So it was just taken off my channel. So one of them was take your meds before you eat. That way you can avoid needing to purge afterwards, or you might feel like you need to purge, but you'll have more of a motivation not to purge because you'll have medication in you, and if you only have a certain amount of medication, like your monthly or your weekly doses of meds that you have for each day, and you lose those meds, then you don't have them anymore. So it's kind of like, well, I'll take my meds now. That way it'll be a little bit of an extra incentive to keep down my food. So that's one. Drink lots of water, because if you're often purging, you're going to be very dehydrated, and also you might be afraid of drinking water. I was afraid of drinking water. It was just water. There's no calories in it. But if you are afraid of drinking water, if you're purging, you really there's always a need to get back the water that we lost, and also to not be afraid of it because there are no calories in water, and actually. It is you'll pee it out. Yeah, if you restrict water for like 3 days, obviously you're going to keep it in, but that's not going to happen unless you restrict water. The only way that you're going to retain water is if you restrict it for a few days. That is the only way that will happen. So please avoid letting that happen. Make goals to motivate yourself. You can even write them down. It can be put on your wall if you want to put them on your wall. So you can have goals like school, work, employment, projects, events. Like, I want to be well. I want to be well for this event. I want to stay well because if I'm purging every day, I'm not going to be feeling well. If I'm not eating, I'm not going to be feeling well. I'm not going to be able to go to this event, or I'm going to feel really badly when I'm there. I'm not going to be able to appreciate it. Make goals. If I keep doing well, if I don't purge, if I eat my meals, then I'm going to be able to do said thing. So what is your said thing? Put your goal. This is my goal. So put that on the wall. If you need to put it on the wall, put it in your journal. Like make it your first page in your journal that you can refer to. Basically, motivate. If you've just eaten, you're going to feel uncomfortable because that's just the way it works with bulimia. We feel uncomfortable. We want to purge. So maybe one thing, if you've taken your meds, if you have any meds to take, so that's one incentive, but also distract yourself. Don't just sit there and fester and think, oh my God, I have to go to the washroom now. Distract yourself from that thought until you are to the point where you are in a safe zone of not being able to purge anymore, or at least having your nutrients absorbed. So there's, watch a movie, take a walk, talk to a friend, do what you need to do, like whatever it is that you like to do that. There are a lot of things. I mean, I know that there's the virus going around right now. We can't exactly go to the ballpark and strike a ball around with our friends or whatever. But there's a lot of things that you can do inside. You can distract yourself. You can journal. You can write in your journal where you can write your positive things, write your goals while you're trying to distract yourself. A reward system. So even if you've gone only a day without purging and you were doing really badly in terms of purging, maybe you were purging a few times a day, it was really rough, so maybe you make it a day without purging. What is your goal? make a goal in terms of not like a life goal, but a reward goal. Like, what can I do for myself that is like a bit of a treat after I made a whole day? And then once you've made it to your whole day, what's your goal for a week? What's your goal for a month? What's your goal for 3 months, 6 months, a year? You can actually get there. I'm not being overly ambitious. It may take a lot of 1 days, it might take a lot of 1 weeks, but you can get there. So what is your goal in order to have a real treat for yourself? What can you do to treat yourself after a full day? What is it that you would like? So those are my tips. So I hope that helped you guys, and take care.